What's up, beautiful badasses? I'm thrilled to have you here today because A, this is the second Monday in a row I've gone live, but we are diving deep into a strategy that's often overlooked but incredibly powerful, and we are mastering the art of the coffee chat. Before you roll your eyes and you think, really? Let me tell you, this is the secret weapon of top entrepreneurs and networkers worldwide. So grab your favorite brew, get comfortable, and let's talk about the potential of this game-changing funnel strategy. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be itching to schedule your next coffee chat, and maybe you'll want to schedule it with me. I don't know. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is a coffee chat? At its core, it's casual. It's an informal meeting, usually over coffee or any beverage of your choice, so maybe a tea, but you're there to connect with someone one-on-one. It could be a peer, potential client, a mentor maybe, or even someone you admire in your industry. Here's where people get it wrong though. They think it's just about grabbing a quick coffee and chatting about whatever. No, my friends. A strategic coffee chat is so much more. It's about building genuine relationships, exchanging values, and setting the stage for future collaborations. And before we go any farther, let me tell you what it is not. It is not a discovery call. It's not a sales call. Stop doing that. Don't try to turn it into one because it will blow up in your face. Just stop. Please just stop. So let me break down for you why coffee chats are the lifeblood of your network. First of all, they're pretty low pressure. Unlike formal meetings, coffee chats are relaxed. It allows for an authentic conversation. You're there to build relationships. This gives you a chance to create a personal connection that's hard to achieve in larger networking groups. Here you can exchange information. It's the perfect setting to learn about somebody else's business, the challenges that they have, and the opportunities that you see for growth. You also can create your own opportunities here. Many business deals and partnerships have started over a simple cup of coffee. And then obviously, or maybe not obviously, but finally, personal branding. It's your chance to make a lasting impression and showcase your genius. So keep that in mind when you're booking your coffee chats. Now, let me tell you how coffee chats have worked out in my business. 90% of my paying clients started as a simple coffee chat where I was just able to share with them my mission, how I help people. The relationships that I have with all of my best referral partners came from coffee chats. So are you starting to catch what I'm throwing down here? This is a funnel strategy, friends. It is a growth strategy. Let's talk preparation. What do you do beforehand? This is where the magic can happen for you. You probably don't want to go into a business meeting without an agenda, so why should you treat a coffee chat any differently? Most importantly, you need to know your goal. Are you there to learn more about their business? Are you looking for potential collaborations? Maybe you just want to get on their radar for future opportunities. Whatever it is, you have to have a clear intention. Here is a prep checklist that you can write down or start doing. First, research. Do your homework. And I have to tell you that this is the step that I do the least amount. I often don't do this part, actually. But if you want to be on the ball, if you want to raise the game, right? Check the other person's LinkedIn, look at their recent posts, look up their website if you can, any mutual connections. Know who you're talking about so that you can have a better idea on what to talk about. You may check into their background, recent achievements, and maybe you'll find some current projects that they're working on. Now, this is important. You need to have at least 3 to 5 open-ended questions ready. I usually use the same questions over and over again, but this shows genuine interest. For example, what's been your biggest challenge in your business this year? Or I noticed you recently launched XYZ project. What inspired that? How about where do you see the biggest opportunities in your industry right now? And my personal favorite, I ask everybody this, how can I help you get a quick win today? My goal is to help them get a quick win, solve a problem before we get off the call at the end of the 20 or 30 minutes. Here's my pro tip. Always have a notebook or a device ready to take notes. It shows you value their insights and helps you remember key points for follow-up. I use Fathom to record every single coffee chat so that I can take notes while being 100% attentive to the conversation. And we're going to talk about this again when we get to follow-up a little bit later. Next step, execution. This is where a lot of people fumble, and I personally take advantage of this. But after this video, you're not going to be like the people who drop the ball. You're going to be more like me, and you're going to love this strategy. So, yes, you can start with small talk, but don't linger too long. Personally, I hate small talk. And what I do in almost every single coffee chat that I have is I tell them I have a meeting following right after this. And that sets the expectation for let's jump right in. We don't need to waste time on small talk unless there's something that you do want to talk about. I often ask about the weather, even though in my head I know it's stupid. But people are used to talking about the weather, right? That's a small chat, a small talk topic. But anyway, once you get past that point, smoothly transition into your prepared questions, or be like me and just jump right in. Here's the golden rule in your coffee chats. This is what I do. This is my strategy. Listen more than you speak. I can't stress this enough. You're here to learn and connect, not to dominate the conversation. I go into every single coffee chat assuming the other person is more interested in telling me how they can help me rather than learning about me. And that's 100% fine, guys. I love it. It's fine because I'm going to use it as an opportunity to figure out how we can mesh, right? So I'm asking all the questions. I'm finding out about them. I'm finding out about their business. I'm finding out, do they have any need or use for any of the services that I offer? Maybe we come back to that and visit it later. I'm looking for an opportunity to get them a quick win today, right? I want to know, is this somebody that I actually want to connect with, or is this somebody who not really feeling it, it's not really my person, right? So I always go into my coffee chats knowing I want to lead the conversation and ask them as many questions about them as I possibly can. Now, if someone actively makes it a point to stop me from asking them questions and they show interest in shifting the conversation back to me, that's how I know it's probably going to be a great relationship, because let me tell you, it's hard for people to do that. Let's also talk about body language. Maintain good eye contact. This is why that note taker is going to be such a pivotal part of your strategy. Lean in to slightly, just lean in just a little bit. This shows that you are engaged in the conversation, and of course not occasionally, to show that you're following along. These non-verbal cues are crucial in building rapport. Anybody that talks about building rapport will tell you that. But here's what I want you to remember. This is so important, and I can't say it enough times. This isn't a pitch fest. Avoid hard selling. Avoid turning the conversation into a promotional opportunity for yourself. If they ask about your business, great. Give a concise answer and relate it back to their interests. Now, I will tell you that I have been in coffee chats that turned into a sale on the spot. Don't not take a sale, but what I'm telling you is you don't want to make that your goal. You don't want to make that your ultimate mission. You're not there to sell them. So always try to turn the conversation back to their interests or what they need. Always aim to provide value before you leave. So my goal, like I said earlier, is I want to help this person in front of me get a quick win. What problem do they have that I can help them get a solution today? So some things that you can do is recommend a book that's related to something that you talked about. Maybe somebody in your network that you can introduce to them. Share a relevant article or resource that you have, maybe a freebie. And then offer your expertise on a specific topic that they're interested in. I hope that this is making sense. I hope that you guys are keeping up, because we're about to enter the home stretch of this funnel strategy. And this part, guys, is where champions are made. Follow-up is absolutely critical. It's what separates a one-time chat from a lasting, valuable connection. And remember what I said, my paid clients and my best referral partners all started as coffee chats, and I promise you it wasn't just one conversation. It is okay to book a coffee chat with somebody and then say, hey, can we connect again in 30 to 60 days just to catch up and see what you're working on. Keep that in mind. That's a follow-up, right? That's building the relationship and making the connection stronger. But back to your first coffee chat. Within 24 hours, send a thank you email. If you want bonus points, figure out how to send a handwritten note. So I just tell them it is. Sometimes I will say, hey, I'm really trying to get better at sending birthday cards. If you feel comfortable giving me your address, I would love to put you on my list, and then ask them for their birthday, of course. Then you can send a handwritten note to their address. If that's a little too forward for you, which I get, it's a little awkward if somebody were just to say, hey, what's your address? See if you can find it online. And I don't mean go stalking them, but if they have a business address, you can send a handwritten note there. That shows that you're taking real initiative in finding out more about them. But back to the note, don't send a generic thanks for the coffee message. You want to make sure that it is personal and specific. So I'm going to drop a template in the comments below, but I'm going to read it to you here. Great connecting today, enter their name. You're going to say, hey, I wanted to reach out and say thank you for taking the time to chat over coffee. I particularly enjoyed our discussion about whatever topic and your insights on the point that they made about it. As promised, here is the link to whatever resource that you promised that you'd give them. Maybe it's a book, maybe it's a freebie. Put that there. I hope you find it helpful. I'm excited about the possibility of whatever future action steps you might have addressed in the coffee chat. Let's stay in touch, and please don't hesitate to reach out if I can ever be of assistance or give you a referral. Looking forward to our paths crossing again soon. Talk soon, and then put your name. Don't stop there though. Set a reminder to follow up again in a few weeks. Share an article relevant to your discussion, congratulate them on a recent achievement, or just check in. If I am sitting at my desk and someone just pops into my mind, I shoot them a tiny little message that, I kid you not, says, hey, was thinking about you, hope you're having a great day. I cannot speak. I haven't had any coffee yet. Can you believe that? It's almost noon. Hold on. So yes, I will send them a quick note. It's that simple, and there's no open-endedness. I'm not asking them how things are going or anything like that, because I don't want them to feel like they have to respond. You don't know what's going on. Maybe they're super busy. I don't want them to feel, I don't know about you, but I get messages. I'm like, oh, I got to respond to Sally. Oh man, Jessica sent me a message. I really got to get back to that. This is me just letting them know that I was thinking about them, and I hope that they're having a great day. The end. It goes over so well though. Most people are going to respond to you just because you are showing them that you appreciate them and that you're thinking about them. All right, there you have it. My ultimate guide to mastering the coffee chat funnel strategy. Remember, at its core, it's about building genuine relationships. Be authentic, be curious, always look for ways to add value. And yes, if you're paying attention, I still hate the word value, but whatever. Let's do a quick recap. Prepare thoroughly. This is the step that I suck at. Execute with intention. Make sure you have a goal. Listen more than you speak. It will mean so much. It will help you figure out if this is your person or not. Provide value, a reason to follow up, and then of course follow up consistently. But we all know fortune is in the follow-up. Someday I'll say that correctly. When you implement these strategies and watch as your network grows, so will your opportunities. If you found this video helpful, smash the like button, share it with someone who could use a boost in their networking game. Just tag them in the comments below. But here's your action step. I want you to schedule a coffee chat. I'll put my link below if you want to schedule a coffee chat with me to talk about this or any other funnel strategies. Then I want you to come back and tell me in the comments how it went. What did you learn? What surprised you? What changes did you make in your strategy? And remember, every empire starts with a single conversation. So go out there, have those chats, keep building your legacy. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and keep pushing forward, my friends. You are amazing. Don't forget it.